Hello, everyone. Amber Benson with you here. I'm excited to talk to you today about Ruvi and how it can fuel your future. It can give you a healthier life now and in the future. But to get started, I want to share my screen with you. So let's get this up here. Some great slides that will help give you a better understanding of what Ruvi can do for you now, your health, and in the future. So just to get started, I applaud you for learning about this and learning about why Ruvi is a great solution to support you with your health goals and efforts. We are seeing amazing results from people, and the more we learn about fruits and vegetables and the power that they have, the more we realize that this product is amazing. It can do so much for your health, and we're already seeing that with people that are using it. So Ruvi, we've been talking about this concept internally called future-proofing your body. So what in the world is future-proofing? Future-proofing is doing things now for your body that will help you in the future. So doing things right now, eating well, exercising, those kinds of things to help your body down the road in the future. So do you know any people who are maybe aging or are living the prime of their lives, but are defying age, they just don't even look like they are as old as they are. They look much younger. Well, a few weeks back, I encountered an individual like this. I was up on this hike. I took this photo up here, up in the Utah mountains, and we were up there. It was high up, and we passed a man who was also hiking. He was clipping along. He was going really fast. We were impressed, and stopped him, and he said, "Not too bad for an 80-year-old man." We were blown away. This man was amazing. He looked so much younger than that. He looked powerful. He was strong. He was fast. And so I asked him his secret. How are you doing this? How do you look like you do? And he talked about eating well, that you have to eat well, and you have to continue to do activities like that, like hiking and getting out and moving your body. So this man impressed me so much, and I've thought a lot about him. I thought, how in the world does he look like he does? How do bodies work that way? And I started thinking a lot about the aging process. Have you thought much about the aging process in your life and how and why we age? Well, there's a reason for it. So as we are living, as we're out in our environment, we're exposed to certain things like air pollution, like eating food, particularly bad foods, sun exposure, smoking and drinking alcohol. We're exposed to some of these elements, these things that they damage our healthy cells, and they cause damage, like in the form of free radicals, to our cells. And this damage causes things in our lives like aging and disease. So as these cells are being bombarded by these stressors, we're causing aging and disease to our cells. And the amazing thing is, though, that nature has age and disease fighters found in the foods that we eat, in the fruits and vegetables that we eat. So as a plant ages, or as they're growing out in the environment, they are exposed to certain stressors and certain elements. Some of these are disease, bugs, wind, heat. And as the plant is exposed to these things, it develops resistance to these stressors in the form of something that we call phytonutrients or phytochemicals. I like to call them nature's defense nutrients. So the plant is building up defenses to these elements, and it's developing these phytonutrients within the plant. And the cool thing is, when we eat the plant, we get to consume those phytonutrients. So we're consuming all the hard work that this plant has gone through to resist the stressors, the disease, and the wind and things that is hitting it. We get to consume those phytonutrients. So essentially, it's a really cool concept. We are borrowing the plant's strength and disease-fighting powers. Doesn't it make you feel like you should eat these tomatoes? In this tomato, you get lycopene. That's one of those phytonutrients. And that lycopene is doing us a world of good for your body. So what are some of the things that these phytonutrients do? Well, they beautify your skin, they strengthen your bones, they improve your vision, boost your immune system, they strengthen your heart, they calm emotions, they reduce heart disease, they prevent cancer, they promote weight loss, they lower the risk of stroke, they prevent diabetes and slow aging. They act as antioxidants to slow down the aging process. And I have to add, they do about 18,000 other things that we don't even know about. Researchers are just uncovering, they're scratching the surface on what phytonutrients can do in our bodies. We know that they can do a lot, but there's so many things that we don't know that they are doing for us. And we only understand a few hundred of these phytonutrients, and we've named them and labeled them and know what they do in our bodies. There are thousands and thousands of other phytonutrients in these plants that researchers haven't yet identified. So there's a world of science still going on to unlock what the power of these fruits and vegetables are doing in our bodies. So when you look at a photo like this, you see all this beautiful fruit and vegetables and the colors coming through. The phytonutrients are responsible for the taste, the color, and the smell in these fruits and vegetables. So you need a variety. You need a lot of different colors in your diet. And research is pointing to how different colors are doing different things in your body. You may look at this and think, wow, like that's a lot. How am I going to get all of that variety? Well, the beautiful thing is Ruvi is giving you, across the 4 different blends of Ruvi, it's giving you 26 of these unique fruits and vegetables, which again have all of those different phytonutrients, those different antioxidants that are doing things for different parts of your body. So you have to get that variety. And we welcome you to go try to do this with your Thrive products or with the grocery store products, but we went and put this to the test. We went to the grocery store. We wanted to see how expensive it would be to purchase a week's worth of ingredients for the Ruvi blends that you see here. So we bought the minimum amount that we could at Walmart, and we couldn't find cherries. They were out of season. We couldn't find acai or maki at Walmart, and the total came to $38.46 for a week's supply of Ruvi at the minimum amount that we could buy at the store. Now for Ruvi, to get a month's supply or a week's supply of Ruvi, it's $29.49. That is awesome. Ruvi is supplying you with 26 fruits and vegetables at a price that you can't even beat at the grocery store itself. It's easier to consume. It's less expensive. So there are things, I love this proof that it's actually saving your pocketbook. So as you've heard this information about phytonutrients and about what they can do for your body, do you feel like, are you in the camp where you feel like, hey, I'm doing pretty well. I am doing those things that will help my body in the future? Or are you in the other camp where you're saying, oh, wow, I am destined to a life of disease and doom and death? Well, the good news is that fruits and vegetables can actually reverse disease. There's studies out there showing there's one cardiologist who is reversing heart disease in his patients by putting them on a 100% plant-based diet, particularly fruits and focusing on the fruits and vegetables and the power that they can have in the body. So he's reversing heart disease in his patients. There are other studies showing patients with Alzheimer's and memory problems, dementia, if they add things like purple grapes and blueberries to their daily diet, it's actually reversing the signs of Alzheimer's and dementia in their bodies by adding these products into their diet because of the phytonutrients found in these products. So they're helping with memory and recall. There's another amazing study that we've come across, a study done in Norway. They looked at the rates of cardiovascular disease in Norway over a long period of time. This graph shows, so they were studying the incidences of heart disease in people in this particular area of Norway. And you can see here, there's a time period between 1940 and 1945 where it dips dramatically. And as researchers went back in and tried to determine why did heart disease fall so dramatically during these years, Well, if you haven't guessed, these years are, or figured it out, these years are during World War II. And the German army came in and needed food, so they took the livestock away from the people living here in Norway. And the people in Norway were left with basically the plants that they could grow. And during that time frame when they were only consuming fruits and vegetables and these other grains, the rates of heart disease dramatically lowered among that population. So fruits and vegetables, you can start now and you can actually change the course of your health, change the path that you're on. And we're seeing that with Ruvi. We're seeing in just a short time, people's lives and their health changing for the good. Can you see the beauty in Ruvi? Can you see the beauty in the 4 different blends? Can you think of other people in your life who need to add this to their diet to help them future-proof their lives? There's so many people that have come to me saying, hey, I am ready for this. I want to start this because they are thinking about this or thinking about their future. So do not get stuck in a rut with just your apple and banana a day. There is so much more that you can do for your health. Just adding a Ruvi a day is all that we're asking. You will see dramatic difference in your life by adding fruits and vegetables into your diet. Trying to get that 10 servings a day is really, really important, and Ruvi is going to help you with that. So we're on a mission. We want to help people eat healthier. We need you to be on this mission too. You're here and you're watching this because you believe in this. We believe in it. We know it can change your health. So hopefully this information's helped you. Good luck in your efforts and get that Ruvi a day. Thanks for joining.